Alright, in this video we are going to be talking about the new sort of secret contractor oath. So the contractor oath is an oath that was not very blatantly stated that it even exists by the devs, I don't think, of DEEPWOKEN, and people didn't really know it existed. So it sort of got coined as a secret oath. Like, people didn't know it was in the game. It was really hard to come by. So yeah, I'm here to tell you guys how to get it, because it doesn't seem like anybody has a concrete way of knowing. Now, I'm not 110% sure that this method is completely correct, but the person who has the oath did say that this was correct. So I'm going to take that as being right, unless he's just trolling and gatekeeping. I'm just going to assume that this is correct, because obviously if somebody gives like a method for it and then the person who has it says it's real, then it's probably the correct method. So we're going to go over first all of the moves for the oath, basic, get that out of the way, what the oath is, and how to get it. So it shouldn't take very long. So first, the oath, the contractor oath, the description states, your heart is forever now eternally tied to Zir, the fourth prophet of the ministry. You swear to serve under his will, no matter the cost. I don't really know what this means, other than the fact that you have like the Lord of Etris, I can't remember his name's powers. You have his powers for some reason. I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I don't really care about the DEEPWOKEN lore all that much. But getting straight into the moves, the first move is the move that the Lord actually does to you if you go and sneak into his castle or talk to him, where he just hits you with all these black tendrils, levitates you in the air, and then he auto grips. Obviously, yours won't auto grip. It'll just hit and do damage, and that's pretty much it. The second move is that once you have a tendril on somebody, and a tendril will connect if you land a mantra. It's a talent that the oath has. A tendril will connect if you have the mantra. If you land a mantra, regardless of whether it's an oath mantra or not, it'll just happen if you land any mantra, I believe. Once you have a tendril connected, you cast this mantra and it'll dash at your person with a similar animation to that of Flame Assault. Then your third mantra is a counter of sorts. You swing with a black tendril as if it were a sword, and then you glow blue after that swing goes out, activating your counter. And if somebody hits you during that, then they will be hung upside down by their leg, being able to be hit by whatever you want. And that stun does last for a few seconds, so it is pretty good. That's it. Those are the only three mantras that the that the oath has. It's not a lot. Its talents, I think it only has 2. I'm not sure how many talents it has. One of the talents is literally the tendril attaching with a mantra hit. But yeah. Now, let's get into the actual method. So, in the comment section of the video that, this showcase was done, a guy comments, method was revealed. Firstly, you need to get max rep with both Etris and the ministry. Do this by selling wood and doing bounties on the island. That makes perfect sense, to be honest, especially considering the fact that your heart is eternally tied to Zir, the fourth prophet of the ministry, but you're also getting the Lord of Etris's abilities. So somehow those are connected. Again, not sure how. I don't know the lore. So it would make sense that you would need both good ministry and good Etris rep. So then you need 50 intel. 50 intel was not a surprise to anybody, considering the fact that there is already an oath for every single other attribute. So strength, there's star kindred. For agility, there's the agility oath. I can't remember the name. I think it's like jet striker. For willpower, there's blind seer. For charisma, there's vision shaper. For fortitude, I already said there's the I don't know if I said it. There's the Iron Man one. I can't remember what it's called. Arc warder, I think. I can't remember the names of all of these oaths. And so that only leaves really intel without an oath. So this is the intelligence oath, I guess, because every other attribute has an oath with it. Then people say that this is the hardest part, but I'm not 100% sure if this is true, because I can't remember which dev. I cannot remember his name for the life of me. He says that the books have nothing to do with progression. You don't need to get them. They're strictly lore. But here it says hardest part. There's an RNG book called the Puppet Master, which can be bought on merchant ships. You must fully read this book and get the EXP from it. After that, you no longer need the book. Again, I don't know if this part is true. Again, I have not tested it. I have not done any of these. So if you want, you can try to do this without the book, see if it works. Tell me, let me know, comment it. I'll look through the comments. We'll see. But yeah, based off of what I know, I don't think you need the book because it was said that you don't need books for progression. But I'm not sure. I'm sure the book has instructions on how to get this oath, which is why they said this. Then it says, fully complete the Duke quest and bring the Forge artifact back to Lord Regant. Yeah, so that makes perfect sense because that's the only time you ever talk to the Lord is whenever you're doing the Duke quest. So that again makes perfect sense. And then you'll unlock new dialogue options to talk to the Mint Zier NPC once you've finished talking with Lord Regant. If you don't have max rep, when you bring him the Forge, he'll kill you as usual. So yeah, that makes, the most sense on how to get this oath. A lot of people speculated that you'd need Shadow for this. I don't think that's the case. A lot of people speculated you need Frostdraw for this. Again, I don't think that is the case. Obviously, I think you do need the Intel because, again, Intelligence is the only attribute up to this point that doesn't have an oath, and this gives it one. Everything here sort of checks out. It makes a lot of sense. A lot of people would like to troll in the comments saying, oh, you need the assassins this, and you need all of that. You need to go through this, and they make it super, super hard. But I believe that a dev, after, all of this hype has come out in a Q&A post, this is just what I heard, in a Q&A post said that you don't, getting this oath is not that difficult. And that makes sense because while it is a strong oath, it doesn't seem broken by any means. It doesn't seem super crazy. It gives you some cool, easy, amazing talents. It looks good, but it doesn't look crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's obviously a good oath. It's just nothing insane. It's only 3 mantras. So, yeah, that's it. There's not really much else to say. That does give us a lot of oaths in this game. This oath is probably up there with my favorite next to Star Kindred. I really like Star Kindred. I love the revamped Flameblade that you get with it. It looks really sick. But this oath also is just cool powers. You don't know a lot about it. It's mysterious. It's dope. There's just a lot to like about this oath. And, a counter. Who doesn't love a cool counter? And it seems like you get to effortlessly kind of tie people up. And I don't know. It just seems cool to me. But, yeah. I don't make DEEPWOKEN videos that often, even though I play a lot of DEEPWOKEN, and that's the reason I haven't been uploading a lot, is because I don't like uploading hella GPO videos all the time when it's not what I'm playing. So yeah. Anyway, I'm excited. I've been enjoying Layer 2 a whole lot. If you guys have, let me know in the comments. I've been, grinding everything out, getting my enchants, getting my oaths, whatever. But I will see you guys in the next video. Good luck. Let me know if this method really does genuinely work, because again, I'm not 110% sure. It's just the person who has the oath said this was the method. So, you know what? I'm gonna have to believe it. Again, test with and without the book for me, for my sake, for everybody's sake. And once again, don't gatekeep. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.